What's up, guys? Pypo here, bringing you a video today. We're doing some Hunter PvP action. This guy has the same transmog as me. I just realized there's a hunter right here. I couldn't find Inspect for some reason. He has a nice transmog. He's got the same shoulders as me as well. I don't know what bow he's using though. That bow does not look as good as mine. Confirmed. I mean, I used to use guns like pretty much. That's all I would use for transmogs. And then I realized like how good fucking giant bows look on your back. That's like, man, why have I been using guns? Why have I ever done this? This guy's gonna bubble immediately, probably. Here's some of the bubbles. Oh, there's the bubble. Called it. Called it. Red Paladins, man. Popping them bubbles. We got a healer at the back here. Gonna stick on the healer immediately. He's getting sheep, but I don't care about that. It's just, don't worry about sheep and people. Let's just fucking kill him. I mean, he's a monk. He can't really heal through two people's DPS if you stick to him very fucking hard. And now he's just swim city down the bottom. He's doing his swimming like really good cardio. I've been looking for to do something like cardio wise. I stopped like lifting weights a while ago, mainly because I'm like 9 times out of 10, which makes no sense in the format of time. But like, I spend most of my time at Suki's place where I have no weights. You know what I mean? I never really went to a gym. A lot of people ask me like how I work out and stuff like that. I don't go to the gym. I just have my own shit like in my house. And that's how I would fucking use and do all my stuffs and get all that shit done. Fuck druids can just get out of everything I put on them. I'm using my fucking frozen ammo and he can still just fucking form change out of that shit. I'm gonna have to fucking mount up to catch this motherfucker. So a lot of people have been asking me shit like that, and like honestly recently have pretty much stopped doing anything as far as like fucking literally anything as far as anything's concerned, like fitness wise. Like, I haven't done cardio, haven't done any form of you know, lifting weights or even working out. I haven't even done like some like push-ups. I've just not, for some reason, like I just haven't done it. I've recently realized that I got a little bit smaller. It's been literally probably like 3 weeks since I lifted any weights at all. And I looked in the mirror yesterday. I'm like, man, you got a little bit smaller. You need to do something about this. But I don't want to start lifting weights again. I don't know what it is about. Like, I just look at this fucking druid. Seriously, the fact that this druid can just run the fuck around the world like this and just have people chase him without him being able to get slowed down is like the worst fucking thing in the world. I hate it so much. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? Hey, you went the wrong fucking way. Fucking, yeah, I gotta do stuff like that and juke him out and fucking block him off from being able to go places just to kill him. It's ridiculous. And put some crows on Hunter immediately. If you guys are versing another Hunter, make sure you crows up immediately, just because once he deterrences, the crows will still do fucking work, and it's gonna kill him. 43k to your face with that kill shot. We actually did get a nerf, guys. If you're wondering, if you got on your Hunter and you're like, man, I'm doing less damage than I was before. Just be aware that like we did get a nerf, and because of that nerf, our aim shots and our kill shots are gonna be doing less damage, which is unfortunate, obviously. But you know, it's just the way it goes. I mean, I don't want to like argue with it. I'm not saying we didn't need the nerf. I'm just saying, like, there's other stuff. I completely didn't mean to do that war snow, by the way. That was a complete accident. There's other stuff that I think that needs more attention at the moment than fucking Hunters. Like, seriously. I think it's because Hunters were topping the DPS boards in PvE. So I think maybe they've gone and, like, looked at PvE ladders and are like, oh, we need to fucking nerf Hunters because they're doing so much damage. In PvE, sure, like, we're standing still as doing a bunch of damage and maybe topping boards. PvP, we're never standing still and never really getting anything off, and it's like, our damage isn't as high, obviously. And it kind of annoys me just because, I'm not saying we didn't need the nerf, I'm just saying other stuff should either be nerfed as well, or they should have stuff that, you know, got buffed, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking weird to see certain classes that are extremely overpowered right now, like Red Paladins and, say, Feral Druids. And like I think it's pretty much just public knowledge at this point. Like I've seen like maybe one person that I've talked to actually tell me that, you know, paladins aren't actually overpowered, and it's like it's literally one person out of like 15 will be like, oh no, they're not overpowered, and usually it's a guy playing a red paladin. But I have like 5 people that I do twos with, and three of them are red paladins. And all of them think that they're fucking overpowered and need to be nerfed just like everyone else. And it's like, I don't think it's like even in question anymore. Which is weird because I don't understand how like it can be such widely spread knowledge and Blizzard not, like they hot-fixed to nerf Hunters. How could you not hot-fix to fix Paladin's damage? Or healing or something. And like just nerf them like a small amount so it's a bit more even. Or even just like nerf their maneuverability or something. Because they're so hard just to lock down and keep away from you. You can't really do nothing about them ever. There's just like such a rough class to verse, to the point where it's like if I see a Red Paladin in a 2v2 match, I'm like, I have to hope that he's got some form of like brain surgery recently, and he's just gotten out of a coma, and that's the guy that I'm versing. Because if not, he's gonna be. I mean, that's just what's gonna happen. That guy's gonna collide in the fuck away. That's the unfortunate truth about it. It's like I just cannot beat. I versed a Red Paladin in my garrison like the other day, and it was a guy who had never played WoW since Burning Crusade. Haven't played since Burning Crusade. Boosted a Red Paladin to level 90, and then once he was level 90, he leveled to 100, and that he had the experience of leveling to 100. He hadn't PvP, he hadn't done anything, just leveled, and he had that experience under his belt. And then he 1v1 me in his garrison with 3 pieces of PvP gear, and he beat me. Just because as a hunter, I couldn't do any damage to him. I literally, number one, I can't kite effectively. I mean, the fight went on for fucking ever because he didn't have much damage to kill me either. But I just literally couldn't DPS him. In saying that, he did use lay on hands once, but like that's like, yeah, you can't use lay on hands in arena, so whatever. But at the same time, he has the ability. I'm not gonna be mad at him for using it, but it's just one of those rough things where it's like, I don't understand. Yeah. I said I wasn't gonna complain about it, and then I just started complaining about it. It sucks, man, when your class that you play in your main gets nerfed, and there's other stuff that you thought deserved it more. I don't know. Maybe it's just because fucking the dev that looks after this kind of stuff plays Red Paladin. He just wants to be OP at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Either way, it's just the way it goes, I guess. But anyway, back to like the working out shit, guys. I want to know if there's any like. Obviously there's stuff I can do, like push-ups and sit-ups and that sort of stuff. A lot of people think push-ups and sit-ups are worthless. Like, I've talked to a lot of people that think bodyweight exercises are worthless, but at the same time, if you're a big guy like me, like I weigh 87 kg. I weigh 87 kgs at my heaviest. Like if I've eaten a large meal and then weighed myself, I'm probably 87. I think I usually sit around 85, maybe. I think my lowest I've ever been is 84. The lowest I've ever been in my entire life was like 84, besides obviously being like a young child. So naturally, if I do bodyweight exercises, I'm moving around a lot of weight, so it's not like I'm not, you know, getting a decent workout from it. Not to mention a lot of people, I think, when you say I'm going to do push-ups and sit-ups, they think you're just doing like normal push-ups, normal sit-ups, and then you're done. Like you have to just treat it like a normal workout and do like repetitions, change it up, do wide stance push-ups, do like triangle push-ups and that kind of stuff to work out your triceps and shit like that. And you can get a decent workout doing that. It's just I wanted to also do some form of cardio. And in Suki's like complex, there's a pool that I've never, like, she's just told me this and shown me once, and I've never actually gone down there. And I was wondering if swimming is like a decent workout. I assume it is. Like I assume any cardio is like good for you, or whatever. But I was looking for cardio that would like actually help me retain some muscle mass, because one thing more than anything, I don't really care about getting bigger because I just don't give a fuck. I honestly don't think like that a big person, like when you see those extremely ripped like guys that are fucking like working out every day in the fucking gym and they're ripped and fucking they're huge and shit like that. I honestly think that's disgusting. I respect it because I know how hard they had to work to get to there. And when I see it, I'm like, man, that guy must have worked so hard. Like, I respect it. But at the same time, I think it looks pretty fucking disgusting. Like, I don't think you should be able to see that shit. Like, a six-pack is good if it's, like, barely visible. Like, that's, like, yeah, you should have a six-pack, but you should be that thin and that ripped that I can see, like, the fucking striations of your fucking body and shit. Like, it's like, man, just go eat a fucking burger and, like, clam the fuck down. I don't like it. So naturally, like what I am right now, I'm fine. I'm 100% fine with, and like I just don't want to get like actually smaller. So I was hoping like swimming or something, but be able to help me retain some shit. Maybe even lean out a little bit. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. But there's like 5 alliance in this room, and it's just me. It's really not good right now. We're gonna get the fuck out of here, I think. No, thank you. I got 5 fucking alliance in here, and like one of them's a mystery monk that no one's targeting, and I got dots on me, which means I am dead. I've been versing a few. Sorry about the sniffles, by the way, guys. I got sick recently. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I think it's just because like it's summer here in Australia, and it got really hot. It got really fucking hot for like a week, and it got so hot that the weather didn't even know like what the fuck was wrong. Like it would get super hot to the point where it was like 40 degrees. And then, well, not only was it 40 degrees, it was 40 degrees with 0 wind and like muggy, and you'd go outside and like it's so hot that when you step outside, you lost your breath. Like that's like, it was fucking weird, like because of like the heat would suck the breath out of your fucking lungs. It was rough. Anyway, and then like that would be like that until like say 4 p.m. and then the entire weather would change to like a thunderstorm. Because I guess because it was so hot and like the fucking all the water would go into the atmosphere or whatever the fuck that, however the fuck that works, and then it starts fucking thundering and shit. That would happen fucking every single day back to back, and now it's fucking freezing. Like you've probably seen my last couple videos. I'm wearing a fucking jumper and shit, and like I constantly like when it's cold for some reason I move a lot, and like I have like restless legs and I just continuously like bounce my legs and shit because I'm trying to keep warm. And as soon as it's changed, like this cold weather, which by the way I like the cold weather, but for some reason I always get sick when like weather changes. I always get sick when the weather changes, and it sucks. I hate it so much. Another thing to mention about the swimming though, guys, is I fucking am is it asthmatic? I don't know what like the plural is for that, but I have asthma. I haven't actually ever had issues with my asthma since I was like maybe I don't know, like maybe 10. Like I used to play soccer. And soccer was like the last time where I noticed it. And I haven't played soccer since I was 14. So basically, I don't know if swimming, because it involves actually like breathing and like watching your breathing and shit, if that would make my asthma like come back out and like fuck with me. I have no idea. I assume if you just practice and you do it, you'd be fine. But I can't. Like I'm just one of those people that can't hold their breath for very long. I remember like my mother put me into swimming classes when I was like 7. And you'd go to a pool and they'd fucking teach. I hated the swimming lessons so much, but they teach you like how to swim and shit like that. And I remember the dude that was teaching me. I had 2 different teachers like on different days, and I had a dude and a chick, and both of them got mad at me because they'd try and like I did all the like lessons beforehand and passed them because they make you pass shit like their tests. That's one of the main reasons I didn't like it. I was like I'm here swimming like after school. And I'm getting tested on shit. I was like, man, I felt like I was failing like 9 times out of 10 because I fucking was. And then she's like, fucking, you need to hold your breath for I think it was only like 4 to 5 seconds, and kick off the wall and like get to her, like and she was like across the world. And I'm like, all right, fucking go into the water, kick off the wall, and like every single time it was like my 7-year-old self, I pop up like halfway. Because I didn't even know if it was like I couldn't breathe or if I was scared or something. Obviously, since then I've swam, I'm a lot better at holding my breath and shit. But I've just never been good. I've just never been good at like holding my breath for an extended period of time. To the point where like I usually when I swim, like I don't actually do a proper stroke ever. I hate talking about swimming because it sounds sexual. I don't do a proper stroke. Like what the Jesus Christ? It sounds so fucking. Oof, my lanta. Jesus, oh my good lord. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me guys know. Jesus Christ, can you guys let me know? If you guys do any kind of like cardio, because I don't want to run. If you guys are aware, I broke my foot when I was 14, and I'm missing bones in my foot. And every time I run, my foot fucking like it's like throbbing for a week. You know what I mean? Like if I walk in like not proper shoes, my foot like fucking hurts. I need to get shoes with like a different fucking sole in them so I can fucking walk around like a normal person. So running's kind of out of the picture, which is why I thought swimming might be good. Since the pool's right there, I may as well try that. But is there anything else I can do that's like 51K? Jesus Christ, that I can do that's like easy to do like in an apartment setting that's cardio, that's something I can do to like work out and stuff like that. Because I'm genuinely interested. I genuinely want to make sure that I don't like get fat. You know what I mean? Like I think it's super easy when you get into a relationship and you feel like super comfortable with someone. To the point where you just like it's weird to be in a relationship with someone where you can feel alone. Like this sounds almost like sad, but it's absolutely not. When you can feel alone with that person, if that makes sense. Like I used to be the kind of person that like I need my alone time. You know what I mean? I need to be by myself and just be alone and that sort of stuff. And now it's to the point now where it's like I don't like me being alone is also me being with the person. You know what I mean? Like it's like you're alone with them. If that makes it's hard to explain, but you probably know what I'm thinking about. And because of that, because I'm so comfortable, I'm never like I need alone time. That alone time that I'm talking about used to be when I worked out or when I went for a run, or we'll try to go for a run and hurt my foot, or try to do stuff. And because I don't have that time now, I never really even think about it. I never really think, oh, I need to go work out. It's not a thing that happens. So I'm trying to find something that I can do just whenever to like get my cardio done and to work out and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Have a good day, love you. Sorry about the random topics and shit. Jesus Christ. And I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.